Happy 1-year anniversary to regular car reviews. We don't really have a birthday. The closest thing we have is Patrick George's first article on us for Jalopnik, which was 1 year ago on September 12th. So if we have a birthday, that's it. And I'm driving in the dark, and it's a super moon. So what are we gonna do for the next year? I don't know. We only have 2 goals. It was stuff I talked about with Roman. What should we have? He has 1 goal and I have 1 goal. His goal is he wants studio time. We want to record at least some sort of EP or better versions of the songs we were doing. And the Roman can do much more than just novelty songs. He wants to do more, and I can play the drums a little bit. So if we can get a studio, him on guitar and maybe some few other people, we can record some songs. That sniff didn't mean anything. It just meant my nose is a little bit runny. The other goal is my goal. Within 1 year, I want to be on the Joe Rogan podcast. That's my goal. Within 1 year, I want to be able to do Mr. Rogan's podcast. Seems like an obtainable goal. I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan. I listen to him at work. And he likes cars, and he commented or tweeted or responded to probably the Hunter S. Thompson review. And another one involving a Porsche. Graded bridge. There we go. Speaking of which, what don't you hear? You don't hear the tires singing anymore, because I got new tires. What on earth did I buy? I think I bought Generals, or General Tire. I was looking on Tire Rack, and I wanted an all-season tire that's gonna be good in the winter. So, whatever was in my price range at an 8.6 winter rating, and 'cause we don't want to get any accidents in the wintertime. So that's what Sally's rolling on now. New tires. So, we still don't know what we're doing as far as taxes go. A few of you talked to us and said, hey, I am a certified public accountant and I can help you guys. And I said, oh, that's cool. And whether we reach out to you guys or not sure, but we'll see what happens. Well, do you think we're capable of that? 2 guys from Pennsylvania trying to do comedic car reviews can get the attention of one of the world's most famous podcasters? It's a good question. I know being into cars would help. Certainly our production values don't really help too much, right? And it's kind of funny to think that we're doing all of this with this and what I'm wearing. This is a Nikon D5000 I bought off of Craigslist for $300. Very rarely do I even use this that much. It's a 55 to 200 millimeter lens. I use it on occasion. It was the only piece of equipment I bought since starting regular car reviews, was this lens. And I use it a little bit for stationary stuff, but the vibration reduction isn't as good as Canon's. Most of what you're seeing comes through the kit lens, and a lot of the road shots are shot through this, which is a what is this? A Nikon Series E lens. I think this is from the 1970s or something like that. Again, eBay, about $30. The good thing about it is I can control the iris. I can control the f-stop manually, which is something I can't do with either of these. So I can force this thing to focus outside the car, and you don't see any you don't see the defroster wires of the rear window. And I also use a polarizer. The only downside of this is that there's no vibration reduction at all in this. So that's why all the tracking shots are usually pretty pretty shaky. I mean, I suppose one day I'd like to be able to have a lens that does what this does, but also have a vibration reduction. But this thing is so useful. Out of all the lenses I have, this is the most versatile one. It's just a fixed 50mm lens, probably with cropping, because this is a 35mm lens, and this is not a 35mm CCD. This thing is maybe somewhere around 70mm, maybe 65 to 70. I could be wrong. I don't know how to do the math in my head. But it goes all the way down to 1.8, so I can use this. We never really have to worry about light. And even some videos were shot in the dark with a flashlight with this thing on 1.8, and there was still some light to be found. A Dodge Omni still escapes me. We have a backlog of cars going all the way to Christmas, but still no Dodge Omni. Someone out there has a Plymouth Horizon, but it's far away. I think it's in upstate New York or something like that, or even farther. I'd like to buy better camera equipment, but I don't think we're worthy yet. Anyway, nope. It is not time to be patting ourselves on the back and saying, oh, look at us, blah, blah, blah. You're almost at 100,000 subscribers yet. This is not the time for that. It's not the time to start sucking your own dick. Keep at it. You got to keep doing this, because the moment you stop is the moment you fade into obscurity. It's a long road out there. And as AC/DC said, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. And we have a long, long way to go before we can even consider doing this for a real job. They say it's not like it was. You don't get pilot deals. You don't get anything else. This is the new reality. You can't quit your day job. You got to keep doing this on the side. Keep doing this on the night. Keep doing this during the night. And keep doing this during your off hours. And if people can see you can work really hard and gain a following, well, then maybe we got a chance. So here's to 1 year, and here's to the next. Thank you.